Alright, so let's say you bought this game and you wanted to play the guy on the box, which the guy on the box is Trapper, also known as Evan. And you just bought the game and you're just like, ah, cool, I want to play guy with machete because he reminds me of Jason. Well, let's say you want to play him and you have no idea what to build on him or what perks to go to. Fear not, this video will help you without that, or with that. Not without that, what am I saying? But yeah, this video will help you out with the build, for an idea of how to give a Trapper build without teachers. So pretty much people who do the videos, for these type of series, I usually play a killer by using only their teachables plus the unteachables that you unlock throughout the game. And it's kind of like a beginner perk build guide. So for people who want to play Trapper, who are interested in playing Trapper, this build will probably be better for you to run than just trying to be like, oh, I'm just gonna run this perk and then, you know, do that. Anyway, also before we continue on with the video, I want to do an update with the YouTube. For people who are interested, I'll put like a little time thing on the screen right now to say when the game starts. So if you guys want to see the game, just click on the little just skip to it. Just skip to it, pretty much. Or I'll add the game start time in the description. You can click on that. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, YouTube. Pretty much, I came to the conclusion that I'm probably gonna do less YouTube, or not less YouTube, less Twitch, like game highlights, I guess, because like I feel like no offense to people that do it, but like I feel like for me, I will kind of want to practice more with YouTube as its own thing, instead of just being like, I'm just gonna take a game from the stream and then cut it down, add like a little bit of effects to it, and then just post it. Because I want to put more like effort into it. I want to put more, you know, time into it, just so I can, you know, get better at YouTube. Plus, like, it's easier. Like, I want to get better at YouTube because of the fact that it's also fun to do YouTube videos, and I forget how fun they are. And by saying that, by me taking YouTube a little more serious, is that we're gonna see a little bit less videos. Like, I know I said like 3 videos a week, but I'm gonna probably do like 1 or 2 a week, possibly. Because I also got, you know, I got my live streams, and I also got my, you know, job to work at. So doing YouTube is kind of just gonna be like a side thing. But I will make sure the videos are good, make sure the videos are fun to watch, and all that. So yeah, that's the end of the update. Now let's get to the video. Okay, so the build we're gonna go with is this build right here. So pretty much, first perk is a teachable from Trapper. It is brutal strength. So this lets you kick pallets, breakable walls, and generators by 20% faster. This helps in chase. And to be honest, this perk is not the greatest, but it's nice to have because it helps you catch up in like chases. So you go into like a survivor that likes to run pallets down. It lets you kick the pallet faster and you'll be able to catch up to them faster. Since you're all going to be rank 20, survivors will throw pallets down like it's nothing. They'll just throw pallets down without stunning, or like they're super greedy with it. So this perk will help with chase, because of the fact that as a new killer, if you see a pallet, you're just going to kick the pallet. So this is going to help out a lot. Second perk, Sloppy Butcher. I will say this right now about these perk builds. Sloppy Butcher is going to be in everyone. Like, I feel like Sloppy Butcher is going to be in like every one of these builds, because it's such a good perk to have for an unteachable. So pretty much what Sloppy Butcher does, once you hit somebody, you cause the Mangle Hemorrhage status effect. Hemorrhage is considerably increased with the survivor's bleeding frequency. But we don't care about the hemorrhage. We really care about the Mangle, because the Mangle makes it so they heal slower, so it takes like longer to heal. This is a great perk to have when you first start playing the game, because of the fact that you're probably going against a lot of Claudette self-care, and this perk makes self-caring take so long. So you'll be able to drag out the game that way by people having the self-care. Let's say have medkits. Like, good medkits are also an easy way to counter this, but yeah, I'll say this is all-time best teachable, or not teachable, non-teachable perk to have, like on any build, to be honest. Alright, third perk we're going to use is Spies from the Shadows. So what this does is that every time someone alerts crows, we get a notification for it when they're in 36 meters. So what would it look like is that when you're in the game and someone's disturbing from crows, you'll see like a crow image pop up on the screen, plus with a noise notification meaning like, oh, they're over there. And that means people are over there disturbing crows, and you should head over there. Personally, for this perk, I would rather replace it with Whispers, but I'm going off as like a guy who just bought the game and just started playing. So you won't know really what Whispers does, but for people who are new to the game and really interested in how to use Whispers, I will leave a link in the description of Tofu's video explaining Whispers, because Whispers is actually a pretty good perk. Like, it's the best perk in the game, to be honest, because it's so good with tracking and stuff. But yeah, we're using Spies from the Shadows. Last perk, Deerstalker. So I was going to use Noed for my last perk, but I kind of want to like get away from the Noed a little bit. It might come back to the build. I might put it back on it if the first game I play it doesn't go well. But yeah, what Deerstalker does is that it unlocks your potential in aura reading, reveals Dogs of Ours aura when you stand within 36 meters of range. So pretty much when you slug people, you can see their aura. And by slug, I mean when you get them down on the ground, you can see their aura. Which this is pretty helpful for newer killers that, you know, don't really track well, or if you don't have headphones to hear people, or if the bug happens where you can't hear them at all. This helps out a lot. So I'll say this is a pretty good perk. This is a pretty good perk. And now we get to add-ons. So add-ons, we use the bare minimum, so we only use brown add-ons. So the best brown add-ons for Trapper is Trapper's Gloves. It slightly increases bear trap setting speed, and then Trapper's Sack. So pretty much, you start with an extra bear trap, and allows you to carry 2 bear traps at a time. Personally, I think Trapper's best add-ons are just, like, bag add-ons. So like Trapper's Sack, the yellow add-on, and the purple add-on. Those are probably the best ones. Yellow is probably the all-time best, because of the fact that you can start with another trap, and you can carry up to 3 traps. Where with the purple one, you start with 3 traps. So personally, I think the yellow one is best. And then we go to the offering. The offering is blood points, because as a new killer, you want to get as many blood points as you can, so you can level up your killers and get better stuff, and actually like get teachables unlocked. So yeah, make sure you pop blood point offerings, not blood offerings. God, like we're only use brown one. We're not gonna use any of the yellow or green or purple, because of the fact that we're the minimum stuff. We're a new player. And stuff like that. And yeah, we're also rank 2. So this is probably gonna go kind of bad. It's probably gonna go really bad, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Because like I would say this for newer players who play killer, the more you rank up, or actually like while you play the game, you'll have to get better perks besides these. Because like there's a lot of better perks. Like you get barbecue, you get ruin and all that. I would say probably try to like get those perks unlocked as fast as possible, because with matchmaking being as weird as it is, and like people who are ranked like 14 going against rank 1s and 2s, you need as much as you can. So yeah, I would say use this perk build for a bit, and then after you unlock a couple more teachables, try to like experiment with those. But anyway, yeah, let's get into the game and see how well we do here. Hi, so a little update on the video. So the first game, I had Deerstalker. The game went pretty well. We got a lot of Spies from the Shadows value. I might add a little bit of tidbit or like a little clips here and there about that, but we got 2K at the end of it. It was still pretty good. We had Ironworks. I think we did pretty good. I would like to keep that part of the video in, but to keep the video kind of shorter and not be like 40 minutes long, I'd much rather just keep the game separate. Might do a video, like post a video and call it like Spies from the Shadow value, and keep that its own separate thing, but we're not gonna use that for this video. Instead, next game I played, everybody had mech kits, so I switched out Deerstalker with Noed. Noed, when you're first starting, I would say it's pretty good, because, you know, if you want to get kills and get a lot of blood points, this is your way of getting kills. Although I will say this, do not rely on Noed, because it will not carry you all the way to rank 1. Eventually, you'll go against survivors that kind of know that you have Noed, or just do totems anyway, because they expect Noed, because of the certain killer you're playing as. Example, Trapper. Trapper usually takes Noed, because you have to set up, and having something at the end is kind of helpful. So, yeah, I switched up to Deerstalker with Noed. Just quick update. Just want to let you know. And, yeah, let's get to the game. Alright, Torment Creek, second game. I switched out Deerstalker for Noed, because of the fact that they all had med kits, and I think that's going to help me out more than Deerstalker. So, let's see if we can make this work. First thing we're going to trap is Shack. We're actually going to trap the window real quick. They're experienced survivors, so probably trapping the window may be a bad idea. So I'm also going to trap this over here. We got a trap right here we can pick up. Let's go towards... Kind of worrisome, but... let's see. I'm going to trap this pallet. Just a little advice from a trapper. It's a lot about setting up. So if you have judge pops while you're setting up, don't worry. You know, like that right there. Don't worry. You will still be able to catch people as long as you get a lot of traps set up. to that shack right now. Probably inside shack. So reset this. Go through the window. And it's a Cheryl. Cheryl with a med kit. There's no pallet here, so that's fine. We're gonna hit. They're at the shack. Dead on? No dead on. Alright. About the shack, since I'm the trap at the window again. We're gonna keep rearming it because we're gonna waste time disarming that trap. I mean, I'm fine with that. Fire time. So the Nia has borrowed time. You gotta remember that. And Calm Spirit too. We're gonna pick the Nia up. We're not gonna worry about putting anybody over here. Like the Cheryl has to mend now. Oh, they were here for the pallet save. Wow. I'm not gonna reset. Never mind. I guess I'm not gonna reset the trap. They have life. I'm not gonna pick this trap up. Put the pallet down. That's good for us. Hide a red stain. She's going back to the pallet. She's not gonna make the window though. Good for us. They pop Jen over there. I see people run that way. I'm actually gonna pick her up and hook her real quick. I could go after that guy and apply more pressure, but they all have med kits and they're probably gonna chill off the ground pretty quick. So I might as well get my hooks in. Plus, they all could have Unbreakable, too. Oh. Found Cheryl again. Let's go after Cheryl. Just gonna camp the pallet. Yep. I'm not gonna kick it. We got Burrow strength to kick it faster. And we got Cheryl. She's gonna throw this pallet down, right? Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, roll straight, kick faster. She didn't make much distance to try to loop it. And we should get it down here. Let's just dead on. Or she tries to spin. Alright, pick her up. I should be applying more pressure. With Sloppy, you want to make sure you hit as many people as you can. So I need to find multiple people to hit him. I would guess they're probably one of these traditions over there. I think I saw somebody go this way. That window's still trapped. Shouldn't have been worked on. They got the save. I'm not going to kick this, and we're going to move on. And I'm not going to trap this pallet. Remember, take time to get stuff done. I don't see the lorry, but I do. Hey, actually, this is actually pretty good. We see 3 people here. We can apply sloppy to all of them. They'll have to heal. Hit you. We're out to Lori. Personally, what I'm doing right now, you probably shouldn't want to do for like switching targets. Like, you want to stick to one guy and like focus on them, not keep swapping targets. But since I have Sloppy and they're all here, I might as well try to get as much pressure as I can with Sloppy, because they're just gonna heal anyway. Just gonna waste more time. We're actually gonna do this. Okay. It's always Lori's, man. I'm telling you, Lori's do like rank 20 things, and it's weird. Cause like I placed a trap there, she saw me do it, and she still ran into it. It's weird. All right, I need to find other people though. That is for sure. They're all healing. I'm actually gonna put a trap like right here. As Trapper, don't be afraid to experiment with your traps. Put them around in spots. They might work sometimes. Go after Jane. I was already set that trap, but she ran away from the trap or the loop, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go. Let's go, Jane. What do you have? I know you have life, so I gotta worry about that. There's no pallet here. I don't know why you're looping this. You go into the corner. She took me away from the gens. Here goes her life. That's why she's in the corner to look for a window to vault. She's gonna go to the pallet. Get down. We're actually gonna pick her up instead of hit her. Because I right hit her once. They disarm the window trap. That means there's people nearby. I'm gonna reset this trap. They are healing. I need to find someone who's on second hook, so I think I gotta find the Cheryl. So I'm making a corner right there. So we're gonna go back. They've been pretty like hook happy, so I'm gonna check if there's someone nearby. Yeah, there's someone nearby. Crows went off, so people are heading this way. Hi. There's people over there. We're gonna pretend to chase, then go back, because the Nia is going to go back to the unhook. She has borrowed time. Hit her down. If we can get this Lori right here, that'd be actually pretty big. She got out, and her teammates there too. I'm just gonna confirm the kill on Nia. I keep calling her Nancy. Okay, I think I got Nia dead, right? Is she on death hook? Or no, it's Cheryl. Cheryl's in death hook. Damn. I remember that now. Just going for the unhook. She failed. We're gonna chase her over here. Get hit there. She's gonna go for that hook now. And then the Nia's gonna take a hit with borrowed time. So I'm pretty sure they all have borrowed time. Never mind. Someone got to save already. We're actually gonna go out to the injured one. Get her down. I got stuck on a rock. But this is a pretty unsafe pallet, so we're gonna hit it anyway. DS could be a thing, so I'm just gonna go after the Lori. I don't have any traps though, which kind of sucks. That means I gotta, like, if she throws a pallet down, I gotta kick it. But since we got brutal strength, should help it a little bit. They did trigger this trap, but we are gonna rearm it. So now she'll have to use the pallet. There we go. We're gonna pick Lori up. I'm gonna hook her way far away from the gens, so they have to get away from me to save. Alright, we got that hook. They're healing, which is good. They probably wasted all their medkits at this point, so we get rid of some of their stuff. They're healing over there. They're running that way. There's Nia. I hear Jane. Alright. I'm gonna pick this trap up. Because we don't really need this trap here anymore. Pick you up. I think Jane's dead, so that's good for us. Yeah, Jane's dead. Alright, cool. So we got 1 dead, 2 gens left. This is still kind of a win right here, if we are able to get the Cheryl killed, possibly. And we also have a 3 gen, which is pretty nice. I'm actually not going to kick this pallet, because this pallet's not really worth kicking. I am actually going to trap it. This trap. And I'm actually going to put a trap around this loop. Probably like right here. In case they trigger that trap. They're all healing, that's good. They're probably all in this corner. I'll trap this doorway. Alright. We pretty much got every loop around this area trapped. So that's pretty good. Why are they just dropping medkits? Oh wait, no, Jane died there. That's right. Did I hear breathing? No. Lori. She's probably gonna get out right away because she's by her teammate. Yep. We should have Nia here. There's not much really around here for her to work with. Well, actually, we got to Cheryl. Like I said, you have Sloppy. Spread the damage. If I can hit. And that's why we trap around loops. You want to take a hit? Oh, I'll take a hit. I'm sloppy anyway. That pallet's still down, but that's fine. That's pretty much the last pallet in this area anyway. Shouldn't go for the window. We got her. This is what happens when you actually place your traps, though. Like, take time, place your traps, not worried about gens popping. You get outcomes like this, which is pretty nice. Alright. So we got 3 dead, which is pretty good. We're gonna reset these traps real quick. The Lori could be on the hatch, but oh well. If she gets out of the hatch, I still consider it a 4K. Yeah, she got it. Alright. That was a good game, though. Now the question is, do we pip? Let's see the score. Yep, they pipped. We pipped. Okay, cool. We almost got a perfect game. How come every time with NOED? Like, I have NOED on, and I don't use it, but I end up, like, pipping and then almost getting a perfect game. It happened with the Legion one, too, because I didn't use my NOED, but then I just got a perfect game. Or almost perfect game. It's weird. Like, I don't understand it. And that'll be in the video, guys. If you notice, there's no sound in the background because I'm doing this pre-recorded. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Guys, tune in. Really appreciate you guys watching the video. Like I said before, if this video gets about 20 likes, I'll post the Ghost Face beginner perk build guide thing with the upcoming week. I'm doing this pre-recorded because I mentioned the second game that I played, or the first game I played, which I didn't want to add that yet. That's gonna be the video on its own. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the video. Like the video, comment, subscribe. I stream also every night on Twitch. If you guys want to check me out there, just check. Link will be in the description. And yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic day. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Everybody take care and have a fantastic day.